Ditch those daydreams and gear up on an adrenaline-fueled summer with Dave Smith Motors, the Northwest's largest GM dealer since 1994. Now through July 31st, get up to $10,000 off a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 Pro 4x4. Come see why people travel from over 40 states to save big in scenic Kellogg, Idaho. Just visit davesmith.com to lock in your low price today. Dave Smith Motors, where dreams drive home.
Hi, I'm Katie Lowe's.
And I'm Guillermo Diaz.
And we're the hosts of Unpacking the Toolbox, the Scandal Rewatch podcast where we're talking about all the best moments of the show.
Mesmerizing.
But also, we get to hang out with all of our old Scandal friends like Bellamy Young, Scott Foley, Tony Goldwyn, Debbie Allen, Kerry Washington.
Well, suit up, gladiators. Grab your big old glass of wine and prepare yourselves for an even more behind-the-scenes stories with Unpacking the Toolbox.
Listen to Unpacking the Toolbox on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts,
or wherever you get your podcasts.
Make your home as cozy as a big hug. Snohomish PUD provides rebates to help you upgrade your electric heating system to a heat pump, increase insulation, or replace your aging windows. Plus, the PUD has a directory of registered trade allies that you can trust to get the job done right. Get started at snopud.com/heating.
Here at NC Machinery, people always ask, what can you do with Cat compact equipment? Well, here goes. Build gardens, patios, and parking, set posts and poles, plant trees, remove pipes, stumps and rocks, clear snow, brush and trees, trench, grade, and maintain. Landscape your backyard, your front yard, your neighbor's yard. Get through doorways, alleyways, and fence gates. Build roads, trails, fire breaks. Move gravel, wood chips, and hay. Clean pens and barns. Break concrete, asphalt, and gravel. Use tools like hammers, tampers, trenchers, mulchers, and mowers. And for the doers doing, the landscapers, contractors, and landowners digging. Call NC Machinery to get 0% for 48 months on select compact equipment. Terms and conditions apply.
Second date update.
All right, let's do a hypothetical here.
Ooh, I always love those.
Okay.
And Brooke, we're going to pretend that you're single.
Okay. Hey.
Okay. Is
Really
that
into it.
single
Look how
you?
excited she got.
I know,
She's
she perked
single.
up.
Yeah.
Are
Crazy.
you happy finally?
No,
Okay.
I love being married to my husband.
Okay,
I
but
know.
I was
let's say
single for a long time.
you're hanging out at the bar.
Yep.
You're the same age that you are right now.
Oh.
I don't want to say it out loud, but
Okay.
just keep that in mind.
fine.
But again, you're single and you
Yeah.
see a cute guy cross the room.
Okay.
Very attractive.
Uh-huh.
Do you approach him or do you try to get him to notice you so that he walks over?
I've never had any tact, so I would definitely approach him.
Brooke's an approacher for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Totally.
And what do you do?
What's the
Oh,
move?
I don't know. Is maybe buy him a drink?
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
you don't do anything extra. You're just like, hi, I'm Brooke. I think you're cute. Can I buy you a drink?
You flash a bunch of money in his face and try to win him over like that.
I've told many guys at bars when I was single, "You're hot."
That's
That's
good.
kind of it.
We love that. No, I'd love that.
Oh, God.
Girls will finally tell you.
Told
be
you,
like,
I don't have much shame or anything.
Or
Yeah.
game
Like
at
it-
all.
Well, no, not really, but it works. I'm telling you. Like,
Yeah,
you just-
it works.
I do think you forgot I said you're still your same age as now, but I'm
Yeah.
going to let you get away with that one. So,
I still say that.
Can
It
I
may have
What's
looked more
worse?
desperate at my age,
Yeah.
but
Can I buy you an old
but
fashioned?
I bring it up because
I do like
one of
those.
our
Those are
listeners
actually really
says that he got approached by not just one, but two different women. And he thinks he knows the secret on how that happened.
Attaboy.
okay.
So let's talk to him. Tony, welcome to the show.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Were my two twins at the bar? Is that why?
She means lookalikes, not
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
thing.
Not the girls.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Sounded
That's
like
really
you were-
funny.
Anyway,
Really putting it on, bro.
yeah, classic Brooke there.
She's accidentally hitting on him.
I know. Tony, I apologize for Brooke, but
Tame those things.
I know
bro.
you went on a date recently. Who was it with?
Her name's Gemma. We actually met on a dating app.
Nice.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you said somebody approached you at the bar. You met at on a dating app?
Yeah, so I know. Sorry, that might have been a little confusing. So we went to this Mexican spot, and they have these like giant, long shared table things.
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Like community seating.
Yeah, exactly. We're like sitting with different parties and stuff like that. And it's kind of social, people are talking to each other and interacting.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that I was being pretty clear to the rest of the restaurant that me and Gemma are not brother and sister. We were there on a date together.
Oh, how do you be clear about that? Like T-shirts matching? This is my date?
That would be brother sister.
Oh, that actually, yeah,
like,
that is worse.
brother
Do you
and
look
sister.
alike?
Yeah.
Like, why?
A
Why
lot-
you assume that?
Yeah, do you guys look alike?
No, I don't think so. But it was more like the way we got treated, I guess. Because we were flirting. We were doing the whole date thing. And these
Okay.
two girls were kind of across from us. And
Okay.
like I said, it was a social thing. And Gemma at one point got up and she went to the bathroom. And during that time, these two girls came over and sat on either side of me and just kind of inserted themselves into the situation.
Oh.
Were they asking about your date? Like, you know, I could see like two girls that are out together. They're like, oh, look at they're on a first date. Let's go mess. You know what I
do you
mean?
think? She thinks it's going bad. I
Totally.
think it's going great.
Totally.
You let us know.
Was it like
I
that?
don't know. I don't know what it was, but when Gemma came back to the table, she kind of sat not in the seat that they were in, but a little away from me, like across from me almost.
Wait, the women were still there when she came back from the bathroom?
Yeah, they stayed there. And
That's a bad look.
they were basically just paying attention to me. They were like laughing at jokes that I was trying to say and stuff like that. So it was weird.
Is it good at all that maybe she saw that they liked your
No.
vibe and she
No.
was like, oh,
not
he's-
at all. Not even like a
I-
tiny bit.
I'm just trying.
It's one thing if they're like making it a joke, right? And they're including her and it feels like a group thing. But this sounds like she was really left out.
Yeah.
It probably hurt.
Yeah.
Look, I was trying to do everything I could to show her non-verbally that I am not interested in them. I mean, I'm trying to play footsie with her. I'm trying to engage with her and let her know, like, hey, I didn't ask these girls to come over here. They just did it on their own. It's got nothing to do with me.
But you didn't do everything because you didn't move.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
getting up
ask
and
them
moving.
to move.
And one time I pretended to fall asleep during a date to get the message across that I wasn't
I
interested.
kissed one of them and I gave her the she's a bad
Yeah.
kisser signal.
Yeah.
But
I'm
so
kidding.
what do you think, like in your mind, what do you think was happening there?
I kind of, and I told her this too. I think the only reason that they were even interested in me to begin with was because I was out with a really attractive girl. And that's the only time that ever happened to me.
That's so true.
Did Gemma like that reason?
Not at all.
I mean,
Were you able to salvage the date at all?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, how long were they there?
They were there for the rest of the date, but we didn't stay much longer. We awkwardly left, and she wasn't really talking to me at the end, and no kiss or anything like that. We just kind of hugged, and yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we know what the problem is.
did you bring it up with Gemma though about like, sorry about those two girls, like I wasn't interested?
Yeah, he told her the whole reason he thought they were doing that, right?
After the date or during?
Yeah, well, the girls were right there, so it was hard for me to address it at the table. I just waited till we were in the car, and I apologized for their behavior and said, look, it had nothing to do with me. I'm sorry. It was weird.
What did she say?
Good.
She said she understood, but there wasn't much after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't
Yeah.
feel right.
Dang. What do you wish you would have done differently?
It was a weird social situation. So, I mean, I guess I should have asked for a private table, but that was kind of the whole experience of the spot was to do that with other people.
Weird.
Yeah.
I wonder what her side is.
Yeah.
What does she see?
We'll get that from her when we reach out to her, but at least next time, probably need to avoid the shared long tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, table for two.
Or just
man.
accepting attention from other women. You're on a date.
Just the sandwiching of the two
Totally.
women, I think, is probably what you need to avoid.
When you're with a girl, curb other chicks, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Not that hard.
A lot of lessons to be learned, and hopefully we'll get some answers when we reach out to Gemma for you and come back, try to get your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
One of our listeners, Tony, went out on a one-on-one date that suddenly turned into a three-on-one date.
Oh, boy.
And the person who got excluded was Gemma, the woman that he actually came to the restaurant with.
Oh, man.
Because two random girls got up and sat down right next to Tony as soon as Gemma went off to the bathroom. So when she came back to the table, she was forced to sit across from everybody else.
Oh, my gosh.
And the whole rest of the night was kind of awkward from there.
He tried to play footsies.
Yeah.
With her, with Gemma.
Just to show Gemma that I'm actually interested in you. I don't really care about these two new girls.
But she was kind of out of reach. I think she was a little
And Tony,
It was probably just a table leg under there.
just tapping it. Yeah.
Tony's thoughts on why this happened was actually pretty flattering towards Gemma, saying that she was so attractive that these other ladies must have been paying him attention, thinking, oh, wow, this guy's with this gorgeous woman, he must have something pretty special, either downstairs or upstairs. Who knows? At least that's Tony's thoughts on the situation. We need to get Gemma's thoughts and see if we can recover.
Yeah. How you feeling, Tony?
A little nervous, but I kind of am knowing what to expect, I think, at this point.
Okay, that's how you're feeling upstairs. How are you feeling downstairs?
I'm guessing also
The
nervous.
same, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm trying to play footsie.
Yeah, nerves going everywhere.
Have you talked to her at all since the date?
No, I haven't gotten a response back from her.
Okay.
Left on red.
We
we
went
know
from
why.
3 women to
Feels like.
0 now giving Tony attention, so
Well,
hopefully...
he doesn't have the option. He didn't get their numbers.
Well, yeah, I know.
Oh, wait, did you? We didn't ask.
Oh.
No, absolutely
Okay,
not.
because then we wouldn't even make this call.
Yeah,
It's like,
because
that's
it's pretty
why.
clear asking for their numbers in front of her. But
Okay, well, good luck out there.
yeah, let's call Gemma. We'll see if she picks up, and hopefully we'll figure out what's going on, okay?
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
Hello,
Hi, we're looking to talk to Gemma.
this is Gemma.
Hey,
Oh.
thanks for picking up, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma.
We're a radio
Hi.
show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, okay, weird.
Yeah.
Why are you calling me?
Well, we're doing a segment called a second date update. Not sure if you're familiar with that, but we're trying to help out one of our listeners get a hold of you after you went out on a date with him recently. Guy named Tony.
Oh my God.
Did you just gag? Is that what I heard? Like,
Was it like a cough where you clear your throat?
Listen, I don't know what this guy told you, but it was a very, very awkward and incredibly weird date.
Okay.
He actually told us something similar.
Yeah, we did hear about some of the events that occurred at the Mexican place with the 2 girls coming sit right next to Tony at the communal table while you went off to the bathroom.
Yeah, those
Oh!
Seriously. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the right Gemma.
We
Honestly, that's kind of a good sign, Gemma, because that means that you were disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brooke.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you liked him.
Yeah.
Like, because if you
had
didn't
some
like
weight.
him,
You might come back and be like, thank God.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, take him.
saved me now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's putting a really nice spin on it, but yeah.
Well, Tony says that he felt really bad about how it all went down. We're curious how you felt about the situation.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Honestly, like at first when I
were.
came back and I was like, what? And then I saw how Tony was like clearly a little uncomfortable. So
that's
I was
good.
kind of
Oh, good.
I was kind of laughing like inside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's such a relief.
What do you think their intentions were?
Oh, I know what their intentions were. I'm pretty sure. Tony, by the way, is a really good-looking guy.
Oh.
And they swarmed in like locusts or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
I think we're
But-
doing cicadas lately.
Yeah, I thought of cicadas too, Brooke.
But you said that you didn't blame that on him.
I don't think he invited this necessarily, but I started to get kind of irritated with these 2 girls. I was like, get the hint, ladies.
Yeah.
He's with me. So Tony was so like flummoxed or whatever that he didn't even notice, but I called the waiter over and I was like attempted to bribe the waiter to spill salsa on these girls.
Did he do it? Did the waiter do it?
That's awesome.
How much money does something like that cost? I'm just curious.
The waiter's probably annoyed with them too if they're this type of person. Maybe honestly.
Salsa's like $6 plus tips. I don't know, $9.
I'm talking about bribe.
I waved a 20 at him and he was like, I'm sorry, man, I can't do that.
Oh. I hope you gave that restaurant a bad review.
Would not assault with salsa.
I still don't understand that you're not blaming Tony. So why are you mad at him? Why did you go, ugh?
I don't blame Tony in the beginning for not doing anything, but by the end, this went on for so long, he should have done more.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he feels that way too, honestly.
Yeah, here's the deal. You actually sound pretty understanding about the whole
For sure.
situation.
Yeah.
You're giving Tony a little bit of leeway on it. But we can maybe fix this because I do have to let you know Tony is currently listening to this conversation on the other line, waiting to talk to you.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No.
No, I'm serious.
No.
And the other girls are there.
No,
and
you're not. That's
No.
a joke. That's a joke.
I'm totally kidding.
It's
Just
Tony,
Alexis and I. That's the only women.
Yeah.
Tony, you there?
Hi, yeah, I am here.
That's it. That's very formal, Tony.
Well, hello there.
Hey, Tony.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Maybe you should say something to her.
Yeah. Well, first off, I just want to apologize for what happened. I had nothing to do with them coming over. Obviously, I didn't ask them, but I didn't know what to do, to be honest with you. It was a weird, awkward, it was our first date. I don't know these people at all.
Okay. That was good, Tony. You can let her respond to that.
Yeah. Take a breath.
Yeah, I get it, and I appreciate the apology, Tony, but you already apologized. You told me that on the car ride. I'm not hearing anything new.
Okay, come up with a better apology, Tony. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it does kind of sound like he's still blaming the women. Like he's not, like you need to own up to like your own non-action a little bit more.
Are you just like a very non-confrontational person, brother? Like,
No, I would consider myself a non-confrontational person. That's why it was a tough position, too.
He was intimidated by
Is that hot for you, Gemma?
That's kind of a
Good
leading
point.
question.
No. I mean, I don't want a guy who's like punching people in the face, but like you gotta be a little more forceful.
Balance,
Yeah, I think he was just trying to be as respectful as he could, and
But
he
too
handled it the wrong way. Yeah.
You're not a confrontational guy either. Like you get where he's coming from.
What are you saying, Brooke?
Yeah.
You trying to put me in a corner right now? How dare you?
He's
Did I just break Jeff?
Let's not turn this into a situation with us. Gemma, clearly Tony is remorseful about what happened and how he behaved. I'm sure he's even told us next time he doesn't want to do communal tables.
Yeah, he's like, I will reserve a table for two.
So we'd like to help facilitate that second date and even pay for it if you're willing to give him another shot. What do you think, Gemma?
I appreciate that offer, but I have just made a decision since this incident that I don't want this to be my life going forward. I don't want to be going out and fighting off girls, draping themselves all over my date. So I've made a couple of adjustments.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what?
What does that mean?
Well, I'm going to date down.
What?
Hey!
You're just going to date the guys that you find less attractive?
What does that mean?
Less competition?
I'm not going to go after these, like,
the hottest guy.
The hottest guy and the dating profile because I just don't need this kind of headache. I mean, I like you, Tony, but you're just too attractive for what I'm looking for right now. I cannot deal with the competition.
I don't know if we've heard that one on the second date update before.
Dating is so backward.
This is the most ridiculous response. I was not expecting that at all. Like, what?
Man, the good guys finished
Convince her that you're not as attractive as she thinks you are.
Yeah, you have no idea, Gemma, by the way. This never happens to me. Like, if I'm out with my friends, no girls are approaching me.
That's not a hot brag.
I usually repulse women.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Something's weird about you that you like me.
I swear I'll stop brushing my teeth and washing my face.
I'm the girl magnet, and your friends just repel them. Okay, great.
It's your friend's fault.
So he hasn't convinced you that he's ugly enough?
I've been with him in person. He's cute. He knows he's cute, and he's not going to get any less cute.
Well, Tony, you started with one woman on a date, landed two more, and now you've ended up with zero because you're too attractive.
Now that's boy math.
Ridiculous.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Well, it's like they always say, hot guys finish last.
Oh, we always feel so bad for you hot guys.
Yeah,
Just
poor
can't.
guy.
I feel like
It
I
must
need
be
to
so
stand up
hard.
for my fellow 9s and 10s out there.
Oh, you're going to put yourself in that.
And I need to say, stop the handsome hate.
Yeah.
Let's
Jeff.
use that hashtag and start a movement.
Is it you think that's why we get any complaint for the radio station? It's just you're too good looking?
All the time.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why you're in radio.
That's why I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be a 7.
Yeah.
I'm just cute.
I'm so sorry that it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But I really am.
I bet that guy is so regretting him not getting the number for the two other women.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he had a chance, his one shot, and he blew it.
Yeah. But there's always opportunities for you to meet people when you come on to this show. Email us. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And go check out all of our Second Date podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Dave Smith Motors is your destination for trucks. World's largest Jeep Ram dealer. Now through July 31st. Get up to $12,000 off a new 2024 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. Don't just wish for epic adventures. Unlock the excitement of conquering the outdoors with Dave Smith Motors. Come see why people travel from over 40 states to save big in scenic Kellogg, Idaho. Just visit davesmith.com to lock in your low price today. Dave Smith Motors, where dreams drive home.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years of business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different, but their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford. On Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or at bickford.net. #1 claim according to Total New Ford Retail Sales Report for 2023.
Hi, I'm Katie Lowe's.
And I'm Guillermo Diaz.
And we're the hosts of Unpacking the Toolbox, the Scandal Rewatch podcast where we're talking about all the best moments of the show.
Mesmerizing.
But also, we get to hang out with all of our old Scandal friends like Bellamy Young, Scott Foley, Tony Goldwyn, Debbie Allen, Kerry Washington.
Well, suit up, gladiators. Grab your big old glass of wine and prepare yourselves for even more behind-the-scenes stories with Unpacking the Toolbox.
Listen to Unpacking the Toolbox on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts,
or wherever you get your podcasts.
Clue, live on stage. The uproarious new play based on the hit movie and classic game. Murder and blackmail are on the menu when 6 mysterious guests assemble for a dinner party. Was it Mrs. Peacock in the study with the knife? Or perhaps Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench? This fast, furious, and funny whodunit will leave you dying of laughter. Clue, live on stage.
Tickets at fifthavenue.org.